Well, Club Menangle will conduct back-to-back meetings this week, Monday and Tuesday afternoons. First looking at the Monday program in the third event. I'm sticking with Taji Baby. Went down by a narrow margin here last week behind a very promising type in Chandelier from the Kerry-Ann Morris stable, although Taji Baby has drawn the outside gate. While that is a slight hurdle, you do have Luke McCarthy in the sulky, so I think that will offset the draw. So Taji Baby for mine to make amends for last week's defeat. Now in the fourth event, I'm sticking with number 7, Jaffa. Very disappointing last time out of Penrith, but I think there were excuses. Didn't have much luck from the outset. Did win previously at Penrith on 2 occasions in good style. The return to a bigger track at Menangle, her home base these days, I think Jaffa can bounce back to winning form. Now to race 6 and number 9, JOK, named after the great Australian rocker Johnny O'Keefe from the Paul Fitzpatrick stables. Now JOK was safely held here last week when third. Didn't have a great deal of luck in running, got well back and worked to the line very strongly. Now the margin between first and third was convincing, but in saying that, the margin from Tak Tama to the rest of the field, well, he just treated them with utter contempt. So it may a little bit misleading there, the margin. So for me, JOK to bounce back strongly as far as that particular event is concerned. Now turning our attention to Tuesday afternoon's meeting, in the third event, number 9, The Best Dream. Now she was very disappointing when first up for the Tim Butt stable, arriving from Victoria with very good form. She didn't want to play the game at her first Menangle start. Broken the score up, was always well adrift to the field in finishing last. Now she has since won a trial by 51 metres. So if she turns up with her A game, The Best Dream should be very hard to beat in the third event. Well, over to race 7, Catamak went down narrowly last week behind I'm Feeling Fiery. Now Catamak was looking to make it 3 on ends. I think he can bounce back to winning form for part owner, the Canberra Raiders co-captain and their point-scoring wizard, Jared Croker. And Jared will be looking for a big week as far as the rugby league is concerned and his horses. So Catamak for the first leg of a winning double for Jared, and then hopefully the Canberra Raiders will be looking to knock over Melbourne down at AAMI Park. So they're my thoughts as far as Menangle Monday and Tuesday. It will be a big week. Now, as far as interviews are concerned for next week, I will be speaking to the CEO of Club Menangle, Mr. Bruce Christensen, of course, with the good news. Some of the clubs and pubs are now opening up to further patronage, so that'll be great news for harness racing here at Club Menangle. Also, the Reverend Mr. Colin Watts, so we'll be speaking to Colin as far as the mental health issues are concerned. Also, one of the great names of harness racing, that of Binskin. We'll be talking to Darren Binskin, one of the very fine ambassadors also for mental health, representing harness racing in New South Wales. That's all coming up next week. Until then, stay safe, good putting.